Have you ever wondered if it's possible to completely control someone's mind, to erase their memories, rewrite their personality, and turn them into a puppet who follows any command? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but from 1953 to 1973, a secret CIA project called MKUltra tried to make it a reality. This wasn't just a small-scale operation. We're talking about over 140 different experiments, all designed with one terrifying goal: to achieve total and complete control over the human mind. The methods they used were as creative as they were disturbing. Their goal wasn't just to influence people, it was to shatter their sense of self and rebuild them from the ground up. Imagine being locked in a sensory deprivation tank for days on end, floating in darkness and silence, your mind slowly losing its grip on reality, or being subjected to endless, repeating audio messages, drilled into your brain until you can't tell your own thoughts from the recording. These were just some of their techniques. They also used powerful substances they called truths, administered to people without their knowledge or consent, hoping to unlock secrets and break down their mental defenses. Then there were the high-voltage memory reset sessions, designed to wipe the slate clean, erasing a person's history, their loves, their fears, everything that made them who they were. It was a terrifying cocktail of hypnosis, extreme stress, and relentless repetition, all mixed together to achieve one thing: to break the human mind. Once a mind was broken, they believed they could rebuild it however they wished, instilling new beliefs, new loyalties, and even new personalities. So, who were the unfortunate subjects of these horrific experiments? You might think they only targeted spies or enemies of the state, but the truth is far more unsettling. The CIA cast a wide net, experimenting on prisoners, patients in hospitals and mental institutions who were told they were receiving treatment, and even ordinary, everyday people who had no idea they were part of a secret government program. They were lured into these studies under false pretenses, becoming unwilling participants in a quest for the ultimate weapon, a programmable human being. The lack of consent and the blatant disregard for human life and dignity are some of the darkest aspects of the entire project. These weren't volunteers, they were victims. The real stories that have emerged from the shadows of MKUltra are chilling. Take the case of Frank Olson, a CIA bacteriologist who was secretly dosed with a powerful hallucinogen. Just 9 days later, he fell to his death from a 13th-story hotel window in New York City. His family was told it was a tragic accident, but decades later, the truth began to surface, pointing to a much darker story connected to his involvement in the project. Then there were the countless hospital patients who emerged from these treatments as shells of their former selves. Families reported that their loved ones were left unable to recognize them, their memories gone, their personalities permanently altered. These weren't isolated incidents. They were the predictable outcomes of a program that treated human beings as disposable lab rats. Each story represents a life that was irrevocably damaged, a family torn apart, and a trust that was shattered forever. So, after 2 decades of secret, unethical, and dangerous experiments, what did the CIA actually prove? The results were as shocking as the methods. They demonstrated that even a strong, healthy mind could be systematically broken down and essentially erased in a matter of weeks. They found that it was possible to install new thoughts, new behaviors, and even new loyalties into a person's subconscious. Perhaps the most frightening discovery of all was that people could be programmed to follow complex orders without any conscious memory of receiving them. Imagine an assassin who doesn't know they're an assassin, activated by a trigger word or phrase. This was the ultimate goal, the holy grail of intelligence operations, and MKUltra brought them dangerously close to achieving it. The project confirmed that the human mind, for all its resilience, has vulnerabilities that can be exploited. In 1973, facing a congressional investigation, the director of the CIA ordered all files related to MKUltra to be destroyed. An enormous number of documents were shredded, burned, and erased from history in a desperate attempt to cover up the program's existence. But the cover-up wasn't perfect. A small number of documents were misfiled and survived. And through a Freedom of Information Act request in 1977, the public finally got its first glimpse into this dark chapter. But here's the most chilling thought. While the files may have been destroyed, the knowledge wasn't. The research, the techniques, the understanding of how to break and rebuild the human mind that never disappeared. It simply went back into the shadows, leaving us to wonder where and how it might be used today. Thanks for watching. If you found this dive into the dark side of history interesting, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video.